We are Cactus Wrestling. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos.
Welcome back to CACTUS Wrestling.
Here
Penn
we
State
are.
versus Ohio State is coming up this weekend, and we're going to do a little preview on how it's going to go. But before we get into that, just wanted to address something from a video of ours last week in which we were talking about some of the Penn State greats, and we mentioned the likes of, David Taylor, Bo Nickel, Zane Rutherford. I'll stop there. There was a long
Yeah,
list,
it was
but
like 8 guys.
we forgot one, and
Nico Megaludis.
yeah, Nico Megalud. We forgot one. The people in the comments, someone even emailed us to express their admiration for Ed Ruth, and
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, he was a dominant guy. He was around when I was wrestling. He was a
He
killer.
was one of the first guys that I watched in a Penn State singlet.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, like this is college wrestling. Like, look how amazing he is. And then I followed his MMA career. Um, Super great guy. No, I don't think anyone here meant any ill will by not mentioning him. It was just a quick come to mind video and mentioned a few names and moved on. But
I also love that he
we
shares like the similar name to his brother.
yeah, not
yeah
to be confused with current Illinois wrestler Edmund Ruth,
yeah
but they are brothers.
they are. But
Anyway, much love
shout out
to
to
Ed
him.
Ruth. Yeah, we 100% agree that he's on that list, and no ill will not
Well,
mentioned.
one of these days we'll do a best under Kale or best under Penn State video.
Best under Kale tier list, I think would be really cool to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
we'll
think you
get
get a
there.
lot of people really, commenting, a lot of guys.
That'll be a post NCAA video.
We could talk about it after Carter and Aaron get their fourth.
If
When
most people said when for Spencer Lee, and we know how that went.
that's Iowa.
Ooh,
Iowa knows how to
that's
drop the ball.
Iowa.
I mean,
Until it's
Spencer
done,
Lee,
it's not done.
yeah, the beef never ends.
Well, in the meantime, Penn State versus Ohio State. Ohio State just beat Michigan, although I think they probably would have lost that if Michigan didn't forfeit 141. But regardless, they
Yeah.
won. And WrestleStat has this 27-6 with Penn State winning 9 out of 10 matches. So we'll go weight by weight and see what we think. So Braden Davis versus Brandon McCrone. I think there are definitely a lot of guys that could potentially knock off Braden Davis, but I don't see McCrone being one of them.
Really? After getting texted by D'Agostino, you don't think so?
That was such a weird match too, because D'Agostino just like punched an underhook, got into the clamp down position, and then threw in a leg, and that's how he got like 3 of his takedowns.
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
I was surprised by that being a tech fall, but
Davis with the major is my prediction. And I think, WrestleStat says the same thing.
I agree. I think Davis was the major.
I think McCrone's been solid, but I don't think that he'll tech him like D'Agostino did, despite Davis beating D'Agostino. But he's definitely going to score a lot of points, and he seems to be a guy that like wants to, be a bonus point guy. He's not there yet for Penn State, but he definitely wants to be a bonus point guy like they have.
I don't think it'll be a bonus.
You think it'll be a decision?
Yes.
How close? Like how many
I don't think
points? Like
so.
four to six?
Mm, probably 7 or 8-1.
McCrone's just not
Okay,
good
so
on his feet, I don't think.
close to a major then. Not
Yeah,
like
but
a sweep.
I don't think it'll be a major. I feel like McCrone's gonna bounce back better off of
I
that
think
tech.
I think the 3 point takedown has been making such a big difference here, though. I mean, you take a guy down twice in the first, and you're up 6-2.
Or six
Or
to
six
one.
to one, like
Yeah, if you ride out,
was.
yeah, 6-1, yeah. I mean, that's huge. I think that the fact that you can still get a 7 point move is insane to me.
So
Yeah.
33 is the one weight that they have Ohio State winning, which I actually disagree with. They,
After his match with Ragusin, yeah, I can't. I
Hey, these
wouldn't pick
guys are
Buzano.
both coming off of matches with Ragusin.
they are.
Yeah,
And Aaron Nagao had a skin thing, so or no, he was the sick one. Sorry, he was the sick one today, where he couldn't wrestle against Maryland. So hopefully he wrestles up. Nick Bouzakis shies away from no man. He will suit up.
There's nobody.
I think I could see Buzakis winning here.
I could, but I don't think I would. I think that Nagao having the overtime match with Ragusin, even though it ended in a pin in a scramble, I still think that it just shows that he's that close with Ragusin, and Ragusin majoring Buzakis seemingly having no answer for him kind of leans me toward Nagao being like, hey, like you'll probably get the decision here.
Yeah, but Buzakis pinned Arini.
He did. Through him.
Yeah.
If they get into kind of over under position,
I will. I'd give Buzakis the edge here.
Oh man, I don't.
Dang.
I don't see it either. I don't see that one either.
Is this a like changing up, passing the torch here with the new Penn State hater?
I didn't say Davis was gonna lose.
Doesn't think Davis is gonna get bonus points. Clearly a hater.
I think Buzakis is gonna. I think Buzakis could win this.
I don't think he has like Aaron Nagao is very good on it. He's very
honestly. I think
slick.
Aaron Nagao was better last year.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens at the end of the year. I think that the physicality of Buzakis will be interesting for Nagao, who isn't an overly physical wrestler, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think that he's a slicker guy, and as we saw with Ragusin, Buzakis kind of struggled with guys like that. He'll be out wrestled in a sense.
Buzakis will definitely do better the second time around. I think he'll be a guy that closes the gap every time he wrestles someone. But the first time around, I don't see it happening.
I do.
Hey, you go. You have every right.
Decision, Penn State. This is the match I see.
Yeah, I'm super hyped for this one. I hope it actually happens. I hope both guys actually show up. I feel like Jesse Mendez will. Bo Bartlett's been showing up for every match in the duels, so hopefully he'll actually suit up as well, and they don't throw in like David Evans or someone. But I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Honestly.
Bo Bartlett's there physically. I don't know if I would say showing up is exactly how his style of wrestling has been lately.
Yeah, I would agree with
it's
that.
It's crazy though, because like
he just
beats these guys in freestyle.
Yeah, I don't know. But
I don't get it.
Bo kills me because, like, again, and I've said this in other videos, you look at him and you watch his training, you're like, wow, like he's working hard, he's super athletic, and then you see him just go into a match and be like, yeah, I'm gonna slow it down as much as possible.
Yeah, it's a really weird approach.
And I think Mendez is gonna be too much for him. I would see Mendez doing some real damage. I mean, this is a guy that's as fast and as physical and athletic as Bartlett trains, but he applies it.
Yeah.
This is the one match I would give Ohio State the advantage.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking Mendez is going to be the one that finally gives Bo.
The thing with Bartlett though, it's like he wrestles to the caliber of his opponent, so
that's
like
fair.
He'll be in a close match with Mendez, I think.
Yeah, I think that no matter what, he's able to keep the match tight. I don't see any bonus points here, but I would see Bartlett losing. I think that and hopefully it's a good wake-up call for him and say, hey, there's still time in the season to make adjustments. And that's what I got to do if I want to be this top guy.
Yeah.
So 49 effectively from this past weekend, the Matttown Open, Tyler Kasek and David Evans, they both wrestled. They both made the finals, and Kasek won 4-2. So effectively that probably is going to be the wrestle off, and they'll probably pull Kasek's red shirt for the rest of the season. And he'll wrestle Dylan D'Amelio. Hopefully this matchup happens.
I love that their common opponent is Bo Bartlett.
They both lost to Bo.
Very comparably too.
I don't know how I feel about D'Amelio. He got just worked against Austin Gomez this past weekend, but Gomez looked really, really good. That wasn't really a knock on D'Amelio, but D'Amelio doesn't strike me as like a high All-American type guy, even though he did All-American last year. So I don't really, but at the same time, Kasek, this isn't his, I guess, preferred weight. He hasn't really been battle tested against a top 10 guy, so this will be interesting. I could see it going either way. I'd probably pick D'Amelio, but
D'Amelia's been having a pretty solid season aside from that one crazy loss.
he split matches with Jackson Arrington.
Yeah. Like he's been pretty solidly like in the top,
Yeah.
even with the losses. So like I think D'Amelio could beat Kasich.
I'm gonna go with Kasich just because, again, yeah, well, obviously. I mean, you know what I'm
Why
gonna pick the
wouldn't
rest.
you?
Yeah, ask me what I'm gonna pick from 157 to 285. I mean, it's pretty simple. Um, I think that this is important for Kasich to get this win here because it'll determine if he's gonna be an All-American or not.
Oh yeah, I mean if he can, I mean it's yeah, then he could definitely make the podium. But if he doesn't, I mean,
Yeah, if he doesn't, then that's gonna be, then I think, and we can make a video about this down the line, but I think Penn State will not get 10 All-Americans if he doesn't win this match.
mm, that's fair.
I don't know if Truex is going to All-American.
Oh, you don't think he's
I don't know if
destined
he's gonna
again?
All-American. I don't think he's gonna win, but I think he's gonna All-American.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're jumping the gun. Levi Haynes versus Isaac Wilcox. Patty Gallagher, I guess, is out. I don't know if he's out for the year, but Wilcox
Patty the Batty.
Against Michigan. Besides the point, I think Levi. I just don't think Wilcox is as good a wrestler.
I don't think Wilcox is the guy to knock off Haynes.
I'm gonna see Haynes. I'd like to see Haynes get bonus points in this match. I was happy to see that he got the tech against what I would consider, a similarly skilled opponent in Michael North. I'd like to see him at least get a major here, but Levi Haynes kind of been given a hard time too. I think that what's funny is I looked at this the other day and I actually commented this with someone. He actually has a higher bonus percentage this season than he did last year.
Does
And I'm like, and every match I'm
oh,
like,
but that's
dude,
because it's a smaller sample size.
yeah, well, that's what I said. That's part of it. But I was like, dude, like you look like, like buns all the time. Why are all these matches so close? And I went to actually to WrestleStat and I go, wow, he's got like twice the bonus percentage he had last season. So maybe I'm just overanalyzing, but then he hasn't really wrestled anyone too tough. So yeah, you're expected to bonus the guys you're expected to bonus.
Yeah.
But isn't he like what 10-0 or something?
Yeah, he's like 10-0.
Yeah. So
But and again, like how many of those guys have been top 10?
I don't think he's really been tested with anyone.
And that's what I mean. So I'm like, okay, well, you're expected to major the guys you're expected to major.
Will Luan.
Yeah. Who he just won 2-1 against. And Will's ranked like 16th now by WrestleStat.
Couldn't take him.
That being said,
Wilcox had an overtime match with tiebreakers.
Oh, that was so frustrating to watch.
Will Luan is the king of continuing the match. Never stop wrestling, Will Luan says.
I need to wrestle the most amount of time ever.
He's the stall camp video. Why win by 10 when you can win by 1?
Yeah, right.
All right, Mitch Messenbrink, Bryce Hepner.
I mean, Hepner is scrappy and he's scrambly and he's probably going to make the match fun, but I just don't think he's the guy that's going to knock off Messenbrink.
Rip to Bryce Hepner. I think Messenbrink's been on an absolute buzzsaw tear. I think he's been just taking souls.
If he can do what he did to Cam Amin, I don't think Hepner's going to have something that could
I see at least a major
shut him down more.
Shout out to Yaya Thomas's father, though, who said that someone's going to figure out, the coaches are going to start figuring out how to wrestle Messenbrink, and he's not going to be bonusing for too much longer.
We'll see. I don't know. Yaya Thomas's dad has been around the sport for a while, but I don't know. I think Messenbrink's going to be bonusing guys for at least another few weeks.
I don't know. Caligando's looking pretty good lately, so that'll be interesting in a few weeks.
Oh yeah.
I think the pace is just too much. We'll cover that video when we get there, though.
Yeah. Anyway, I think Messenbrink will win, probably bonus against Hepner. Okay, Carter versus Rocco Welsh. Do you think this match is going to happen?
No.
Why wouldn't it? Carter's going to sit out?
Yeah, I think Carter's like, why would I need to wrestle?
Why do I need to wrestle? Well, if he wants to Hodge, how else is he going to get it?
When was the last time Penn State had their full lineup in a dual meet? I feel like every match there's one guy who's sick or hurt or something. They just never tend to have all their starters in. And Carter still only has what 8 matches on the season.
Hey,
Yeah.
you got a
You know what?
milestone.
You know what match I'd like
100%
to see?
bonus.
Yeah, 100% bonus, 60th straight victory today.
Yeah.
You know what I'd like to see instead of Carter though? I'd like to see Terrell Barraclaw versus Rocco Welsh and be like, hey, we both lost 2-1 to Shane Griffith. Who is the better wrestler between us?
Honestly, that actually is probably going to happen.
That'd be more entertaining. I think Carter's gonna
I
dog
think
walk.
Welsh would win that.
Maybe. I guess
Welsh
we'll
has
find
been
out.
super impressive. The guy
I would think Welsh would beat Barraclaw.
But we don't know. I don't know.
Welsh kind of reminds me of Nick Bouzakis. He's very physical. He's built. He's just a hard-nosed wrestler.
It's those
And
PA boys.
we'll see how if Carter's the real deal and can
I mean, WrestleStat only thinks he's going to win 7-2.
yeah, that's
There's no
people in
way.
the comments, what do you think about that, huh? We're
The
not saying
disrespect to
7-2.
Carter saying he's not even gonna major Rocco Welsh is insane.
Yeah. Hey, it could be the first time he doesn't get bonus.
I
it's
think
gonna
he
happen
did.
at some point. It's gotta.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe he'll just get a pin in the finals again like he did last year.
Yeah, guy's going to hit a Granby to his own back. And
Nope. Carter willed that to happen. I don't know what you're watching, but
So they have Seth Shimada, but Ryder Ragazzi wrestled against Michigan. So I'm gonna switch it to that. I feel like they haven't really figured out their 84 situation. But Bernie Truax, uh, I mean, look at this. Bernie Truax beat Jaden Bullock 4-1. Ryder Ragazzi beat him
Tacked him.
21-0.
Yeah.
That
interesting. Well, but then you look at Parker majored him 17-4, whereas 6'5", 6'4".
I think that's a matchup thing.
Yeah.
I think Bernie just matches up well against Parker.
This might be an interesting matchup because then you also got Rowley there. He lost 13-10, whereas Truex won 7-4. So
Ohio State has a very young lineup where some of these young guys can make it interesting if they can pull off an upset.
I mean, I would say Truax is definitely someone that could be upset, but I'm not really predicting that that's what's going to happen.
By the way, like we never really talk about this much, but Ohio State doesn't like they don't have Sammy Sasso. Like they would be so much better of a team if Sammy Sasso was their 157 pounder this year.
That's true.
Like, do you
Yeah.
think he would beat Levi Haynes? I think so.
Yeah,
Mm,
of course
I'm
not.
not sold on it.
Of course not.
He
You're not
just
sold on
throws-
his body of work.
Not in the current condition he's in, no.
Oh, well, yeah,
yeah, but I'm saying if it didn't
had that not happened.
Had that not happened, potentially. I mean,
but
he has no gas tank though.
well, he might at 157.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'd be like, nah, cut him down to 149 again. It's worked so well these last few years.
He's probably walking around to like 180 right now. There's no way he
Yeah.
could get down to 49.
It's funny. I rewatched one of our videos, and you were so sure that Peyton Robb was redshirting. You were like, guys, listen, Peyton Robb's redshirting.
Me?
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, the dude almost lost his leg. I'd be like, yeah, man, take that medical red shirt. Why rush back? And he's having an up and down season now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Just
think
goes to show, we don't always know everything here.
I lie and say I know everything.
Show.
That is true.
The hot take.
Hot take. Peyton Robb maybe should have redshirted. Hot take.
Well, after that, string of losses, maybe.
Hey, he should have watched our video. I told him. I gave him the advice. He didn't want to take it.
I think Aaron Brooks and Carter are both on the 100% bonus. They're both gonna see who cracks first and doesn't bonus someone. I feel like they're both gonna bonus in this match.
Do you think that it's going to be as close a match as WrestleStats predicting?
No. 15-3 or just the actual team score?
No, the against Geog.
Yeah, no, I don't think this will make it to the third.
You don't think it'll be that?
I mean,
close?
Trent teched him, so I think Aaron.
Yeah.
But hey, it took Trent till the third period.
Yeah, but no. Yeah. Actually, yeah,
16
you're
is
right.
definitely
Yeah,
the third period.
I was looking far away. I thought it was like, but it doesn't matter what I thought it said. But
I
I
think
thought it was in the third.
16
I think
second tech.
No, I thought it was like a 4.
I think I don't think Brooks will major Trent though.
That's,
No.
I wouldn't say that's a super bold prediction. Trent's really good.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying like the
Oh
100%.
yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
and Carter will get a pin in the finals like he did last year because he's so
Oh,
good.
yeah. I don't think he's getting no pin in the finals.
And then he'll get the Hodge. I mean, it's like, the step by step is there.
Or they could co-give it.
Saw it in half. Have Kale break it over his knee, and then
They
each guy
might
get a
they might
piece.
do the co with like they did with Spencer Lee and
Gable. I could definitely see that. They
That's
give it
such
to
a
both of them.
cop out. I hate when they do that though. But yeah, Aaron Brooks by Tech.
they just fly by the seat of their pants with
So
that
this
shit.
one will be interesting. Greg Kirkfleet versus Nick Feldman. I know Mike said this is gonna be bonus, but after Nick Feldman beat Lucas Davison, hey, you never know.
Yeah, I mean it's
Especially
I
since
definitely possible. But
Kirk didn't major Lucas Davison.
yeah, that annoyed me
Luke
when I was
Davis
like,
doesn't
hey,
give up that many points.
Kirk was up like 6-1 in the first or second by the end of the second, and then he's like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not scoring any more points. I'm done.
Why score points when I cannot score
Yeah,
points?
he's like, I've already won by enough. It doesn't matter.
I want to see an upset here. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, I think Feldman's
I mean, that would be an amazing couple of weeks for Feldman, knocking off
Yeah.
Davison and then Kirk.
right off into the sunset with that kind of day.
Yeah. Then get pinned by Wyatt.
So that is Penn State, Ohio State recap.
Recap.
Drop a comment down below.
Prediction.
Who's gonna win? Oh, recap. That's our prediction recap.
We know the future.
Yeah, we know the future. It's gonna be exactly as all three of us described, despite us not agreeing on every weight.
Yeah, there's too much fighting on this channel.
I did like that comment when the guy was like, "You guys don't agree enough," and the guy was like, "Isn't that the point of having a conversation?" But hey, I mean, I think that's what makes the channel great is that we don't always see things from different perspectives, and hopefully one of us is right about something.
We got a 1 in 3 shot.
Stop.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Arr, arr.
So drop a comment down below, and thanks for watching Cactus Wrestling.
Thanks for watching. We are Cactus Wrestling, and we'll see you next time on our next video.